Hello all, welcome back to the channel. This is me, Farmer Envoy3, bringing you episode 9 of my Oak Hill Let's Play series. If this is what you're looking for, then please stay tuned. Welcome back all, and as you see we've earned a bit of cash. That's because we've been doing a lot of contracts. Let's have a look at the finances, shall we? Oh, where you do? There it is. See, go down to contracts. We've earned 94 grand by doing just contracts, and we did get just under 50k from the BJ from something. Not sure what it was. I think it's one of those what was it, manure or something we put in couple of episodes ago. But anyways, and the question is, how do you think we've earned 94 grand from contracts? The trick I learned was when you do the contracts, when it's like this now where there's no contracts available, what I do is I leave the game, I'll save it, I'll leave the game, load back in, and then usually you'll get about 5 contracts available. Yeah, 3 to 5 contracts. Of course, is on this map. It does work on other maps, and I will do a little video about this little exploit, if you wouldn't call it. But because Oak Hill's got 121 fields, there are countless of contracts to do, and yeah, that's that. And now, for this episode, what do we need to do? Well, first of all, we need to fertilize our fields. They've got their second state on. Obviously, I know it doesn't really show the soil composition because it's a little glitchy, but yeah, we need to do the fertilizing state. We need to put that fertilizer on, and then we need to take care of our animals, because if you have to look at our cows. Oh, actually, they do need a good cleaning. We'll do the cleaning actually now, because that will have an effect. But yeah, because you have water, straw, and that are low. So what we'll do, we'll feed them up, but also one thing to note is I did spend a bit of money on TMR because I accidentally bought 80,000 litres of TMR because I thought we didn't have any TMR left, but I didn't realise in the silo we had 55,000 litres of TMR left. So now at this moment we've got well over 100,000 litres of TMR. But anyways, we'll get the cows sorted. Okay, let's go to here. Unload the TMR. Obviously, it won't take all of it because it only takes 2 days worth of TMR at a time. But it's perfectly fine for us. Okay, that come back down, and now we'll top up the water. Cow, be careful. Okay, just walk straight through us then. So back this baby up. And we'll unload the water, and now we should see, yeah, the water is going up. Yep. So yeah, we'll get that topped up, we'll get some straw, we'll top the straw up. Actually, whilst that's working, let's actually go and clean the cows up, shall we? Okay, where do I put the broom to? Somewhere, oh there it is, here. And obviously we've got a lot of manure. How much actually we've got? 29,000 litres nearly. Ooh. So yeah, we just go. It's a bit hard because obviously we have all this foliage. Well, not foliage, crop. Okay. Unless it's only dirty because of this truck here. That could be the case. Because I can't actually see anything being picked up. Oh, yeah. Does that from time to time. Actually, let's just double check, making sure. If I move the trader, actually, it may actually. Yeah, I think that might be the case. So, hop back in there, just jump over the cows, as you do. Water's topped up now. Actually, nearly took all of it. Fair enough. Sorry, cow. So what we'll do is we'll go over here, remove this, then I'll fast forward time to about 3 o'clock, then it should update itself, and we can actually see. Okay, if we fast forward time just a little bit till 3 o'clock. If you check on the cows, and they're still dirty. Could be the straw. Could be that. But yeah, I'll get that sorted and then I'll quickly bring it up back in a sec. Alright folks, yeah, what I've done is I've bought this little sweeper and it's actually really useful. This is. Let's drive along and we'll collect all the silage in this case, or the animal feed extras. And yeah, I think we got pretty much most of it, if not all. Just unload that. Yeah, for some reason the sweeper wasn't picking any of this up. I don't know, but yeah, it's this little sweeper. We're releasing this, so it costs us about £400 or something like that. But I'll show you this is in the store. I didn't actually discover this until like a couple of days ago. Go under tools, under miscellaneous. Head all over here. Got a lot of attachments. Oh no, sorry, it's under animals. Sorry, my bad. Tools, animals. And you got the right one sweeper, £6.5 grand, and a brush for £300. So £50. So yeah, £346 it's cost us to lease this. Which is not half bad. Let's do a little quick sweeper here. Yes, it's not the most fastest way of doing things, but it does the job. And now in theory, if you fast forward time, most, if not all this, should have been picked up. Wrong button. Yep, see, our cows are 100% clean now. So actually that is a really handy and useful little tool. Yeah, I said leasing this because the amount it's going to cost us to get it up to what it would cost for it to buy it new, which is £6,800. If this is costing us, how much is it costing us a day? 136, £140 a day. So yeah, do the math. So that's what? That's 10 game days. 20, 30, that's about 40 game days. Since we're doing 3-day seasons, that's 4 years we can own this, or via lease. Barring from anything we need to maintain it, because I think you can maintain these vehicles. If you can't, then you have to send them back to the store and then release them, but I've got no issues with that. So now let's hop into the truck again and let's get some straw. Here we are, just taking care of our cows with the straw, and now they are all happy. So yeah, okay, how's our actually cows are growing at the moment? Oh, the beef cows, £887. What about the females? When are they next due? 0.6 years, half a year, 0.8 years, so that one will be ready for next spring. So yeah, actually looking not too bad at the moment. Actually, let's go to the spawn point, because I want to see how much the cows weigh at the start. Okay, the male cows, they weigh... Oh, actually, which males have we got? 'Cause that's key. Got the Brahms. Brahms, okay. So yeah, they're weighing 573 pounds. So yeah, in just over a year, they've almost doubled in weight. So if we keep them for about another year or two, then perhaps you might sell them. I know you can have cows for, you can, well, pretty much live until, guessing, you don't feed them anymore. So I've seen people who's had cows and run them seasons for 10 years. So what I'll do, get this straw back, then I think I'll just quickly pick up the side, not side dish, the manure. Should we sell the manure or keep it? I haven't got a muck spreader, so you could sell it, but I think I'll store it until winter. Yeah, I'll store it, then when it gets to about midwinter, we'll sell it then. I think it just makes sense. It's not unless we're in desperate need of cash. Oh my. Unless we're in desperate need of cash, then yes, but also with this contract little exploit, if that was the case, then I'll just spend a couple of hours just doing the contracts, saving the game, reloading the game, and yeah, just earn the cash that way. But yeah, I'll take this back, get the manure sorted, and we'll start fertilizing our fields, I think. Okay, so I've got the milling machine, and now we're just going to collect all this manure up. Just do like so, just keep on gently working our ways forwards. That's it. Just collect all that beautiful manure. Nice. Getting there slowly but surely, but I think it actually might be worth if we actually do buy the milling machine. Yeah, because currently we've got this baby lease out to us. Yeah, it's not costing us tons of money to lease it, but I'd rather just buy it, keep the lease cost down. Less money rather to pay back a day for loan interest vehicle leases and all that monarchy. The better off the farm will be, because currently our debt is still quite high. So yeah, let's get this all finished up. Actually no, not too bad, nearly there. But will we actually get 20,000 litres, because that's a few times it's been giving us way numbers out, like 5,000 litres off or something like that. Okay, that is all of the manure picked up. Actually, no, that's actually, this time is actually accurate. Fair play. Actually, what is our debt at the moment? Do I dare look? Ooh, 1.5 million. Actually, I think we actually can pay some of this off. Actually, yeah, that'd be a good bunch there. Yeah, how much actually loan interest we pay in a day? All the way down here, I think it is. Loan interest 13 grand a day, so I think, yeah, if we keep at 3250, then we should just have enough to get through today or tomorrow at midnight. But yeah, we'll get this all done, and then we'll start yeah, doing the fertilizing. Here we are, and yeah, it's time to start fertilizing. And it's one thing you can see with this tractor, I have made some little changes. One, I got rid of that tinted screen because I like to farm in cockpit view, and with the tinted screen it was very off-putting. And it's just like super sunny outside, even at the moment it's still cloudy, so. As well, I've got rid of the Michelin white duals. I've just got her Michelin whites, I put the front 3-point hitch back on because I didn't realise I took it off. I thought I just didn't buy it because it's been a while since I've recorded the previous episode, so I did forget about that. But it's all on now, and let's get a bit of fertilising done, shall we? Let's get this all nice and straight. And I see that, and I'm going all tipsy topsy here. Yeah, I think getting all this done shouldn't really take us that long. I think about half an hour real life time. So yeah, we should hopefully get this done by the end of the day. And yes, the growth state is on its final growth state, but at the moment it's still, I think it's like a few days off yet before it'll be ready to harvest. This field's done. Let's get this field done. Actually, what is the harvesting window for this thing? Or for the rye? Yeah, start off midsummer at the earliest. And since we did plant it early, sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background, but yeah, midsummer. So yeah, I think the plan for these next few episodes is just bang it through. Perhaps this episode and the next episode will be just the spring and early summer. Then the episode after will be just the main harvest, because I think once we start harvesting and once we're done, once we've sold everything, if we do sell it there and then, because rye is a pretty steady price. It's not like with other crops where it peaks and flows throughout the year. It's relatively consistent. Yeah, because it's just quick show you the price. All the way down here to rye. Yeah, it's where it peaks and flows. So actually, the best time to sell it is actually midsummer. Just about. Yes, right. So a few currencies within like the variations, time of day, and all that. But yeah, I think if we can get all of this harvested by early afternoon, yeah, because I think it'll be ready to harvest around about 10 o'clock on the day, and as long as it's not raining. Actually, let's have a look at the weather forecast, shall we? Let's stop this. What's the weather looking like? So today is mid-spring, Friday's late spring, Saturday's early summer, Sunday, yeah, we actually should be quite good. It's raining on the day beforehand, but hopefully, yeah, it should be just dry enough for us to be able to harvest. Obviously, if it's too wet, then we can't harvest. You have to wait a few hours for the crop to dry out, depending on the temperature. But at 28 degrees peak and an average of 20 degrees, I don't see that being an issue for us. I really do not. Actually, how are we getting along with this field at the moment? Soil composition, actually not too bad. That's this field done. That's field 106 mostly done actually. What was that little straggly bit miss? Obviously, yeah, we did miss a few bits during the whole plantation stage, I think. Oh, it's this bit here we missed. Fair enough, get this all done. Not the end of the world. How are we looking at? Nice. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll continue along with this, and I will bring you back when something interesting happens. Alright folks, yeah, we are nearly done fertilising all of our fields. We're just doing this last little field here. As you'll see at the moment, we're actually doing quite well. Yes, there are some little rough patches you can see on the PDA. That's just bits that either haven't grown / haven't been planted, or just bits, yeah, little niggles here and there. So overall, ain't that bad actually. Like, we've got like 99.9% of our fields done, which is crucial. Oh yeah, after this, actually, we forgot to do the cows. Well, not the cows, the little pasture up there. So we'll get that done as well. Keep on forgetting that, I do, but yeah, we'll get that done. And then I think it'll be time to head back to the farm, have some supper, and yeah, just have a nice rest and see what tomorrow brings. How we're looking at the moment. Yeah, August, turn left here. Yeah, I do have to just constantly check the little PDA because yeah, we're on a straight line. Yeah, it's just I don't miss anything. I didn't go over anything too much because obviously I haven't got the precision farming DLC installed, so it will just use fertilizer wherever we turn it on. Yep, looking good. But yeah, I was thinking of like, should we actually sell the other tractor? We don't need it at the moment. We do need it for when we're doing the whole, not ploughing, fertilizing, not fertilizing, sowing. That's the one. And then we can just lease it because it ain't that much to lease it. And we don't have to lease that one, we can lease something else. But then, speaking of leasing, we need to really consider about saving a bit of cash because we do need to lease a combine. I am going for either, yeah, I think since everything's red, we'll go with a case one, like the one we had at the start of the series. That obviously we had to sell because obviously we switched the seasons and it just made more sense to lease it. Obviously, hopefully at some point we have enough cash to buy one outright, but until then, it's going to be just leasing it, I think. And to be honest, with seasons, ain't a bad thing because just get a little bits I've missed here. Not that. Head up here and just get these last little bits done. Not sure if I missed them or if they're just weird anomalies. Yeah, I think there's just some weird anomalies, so we'll head back in and we'll get these fields here done as well. Oh, and you got ourselves stuck there. And yes, I did service this tractor, as you can see. It's fully serviced because it was like a what was it? It was like very close to the 50% mark. Actually, no, yeah, it was like about 50% actually. Yeah, spray a bit of fertilizer in our food. Spray a bit of fertilizer in the manure, why not? Oh, careful cows. So I gave you a bath, okay? I'm just gonna bathe you in fertilizer. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe. But yeah, that's another thing that we'll probably do, depending on when it's ready to officially harvest, is grass. Because obviously we took, as you can see on the financial thing, there's 23 grand out of the account. For those who don't know, we bought a mower, actually it's a loader wagon mower actually, and I was thinking, yeah, we can use that to mow some grass, create some silage and some hay as well, just by using a Tesla. And then we use that to make TMR. We don't need straw necessarily speaking. If the rye produces straw, I'm not too sure if it does or doesn't. That's that looking really good. Yeah, if it does, then we'll click straw and just keep it. If not, it's not the end of the world. Obviously, I missed a little bit there. We'll go that bit in a sec. Oh dang, not that. Don't want you. Actually, no. Yeah, it's a little bit there we missed. So head left here. Mind the cows. Don't want to run them over. Yes, they make some nice hamburgers, but I want to grow them for at least a couple more years. Then I'll send them to the butchery. Okay, where's that little bit too? It's just here. Get that done. And boom. Now, let's leave it on. I'll get this bit done. Just narrowly missing that. Going right over here. Yes, we're wasting a little bit, but sometimes it's a bit hard to maneuver around that little area there, so. But yeah, obviously, these two little fields here will become grass. It just makes sense. A bit more semi-realistic. Because planting rye in real life, if the cows were here, they'll probably eat all of this up by now, or most of it, so. How are we looking at the moment? We're looking good. Getting there, and yeah, we haven't actually used much fertilizer as well, which is a good thing. Obviously, when it comes to liming, that's the main thing. Sorry, I can't speak. That's the main thing that drains our bank account very quickly. Ooh, little bits here and there we're missing. Bit in that corner we'll sort out in a sec. Haven't run any cows over yet, which is a good thing, because I don't have PETA on my doorstep asking about my treatment of the cows. Okay, how's this looking? I just hate these little snacky bits that just seem not to get fertilised. Yeah, it's not going to be a perfect, but it's just how it is. How are we looking at now? Are you done? Yes. I'm not going to be too worried. I'm not going to worry too much about the edges or these little niggles here and there we've missed. I'll always get the main bulk of it. That's the important thing. And I think that is about it for us. All done by just before 5. How are we looking at? We're looking good. Did a little bit of fertilizing for that little grass field there. And now we need the... What we need to do is actually put all this equipment away. So let's do that. Let's drive over here. Okay, rather store it here, I think. Do like a 10-point turn here. It's nice and easy. So, detach you. We'll park you over here. I shall give you a quick wash before you just put you away for the night. And actually, that's another thing. We could actually get some money back by selling some of these jet washers. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Just a bit of extra cash. How many? Yeah, got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one. Yeah, a couple of extra grand. It's not going to be a huge difference, but let's see, there's the mower in there. That's come out, I think it was like last week it came out. Okay, you're all done. You're ready to be stored. Just fold that little flashy thing. And now let's back this baby up. Back it up. By the wall. Hop over here. I should leave you down here actually, because I actually don't need that at the moment. I need you probably tomorrow for food and straw, but apart from that, that's about it. Okay, get this up here. And don't miss a turn, which is just here. Very short, very fast. Also, this hasn't been serviced yet. We'll do that in the next episode or 2. Turn it here. Park you here. Get you washed. Actually, you know what? 2 secs. That's it. Forget about you can use the little joystick on the Logitech or Cytec's side panel thing, which I highly do recommend for if you're on PlayStation 4 or 5, or if you're on PC. Also, you can't use this on Xbox, I don't think. Yeah, I'm 99% sure you can't actually use this on the Xbox, unfortunately, but just how it is. Okay, can't actually see, so we need to use our mirrors here. I've never tried backing up. Yeah, I'm way off. Obviously now again I'll be able to look outside as I get the mirrors lined up. Oh. Okay, that mirror there is pretty much useless. I know what, yeah. I'm not going to try reverse. Because I'm getting myself wedged here between these two buildings. There we are. Come on. Oh. back there would do. Get you over here as well. That mower, I'll probably just leave it in here. Ooh, a little bit bumpy. We'll chuck you in here for now. Like so. And that should move that weight inside so in case it does rain, it doesn't get corroded, it just doesn't get filthy. So I'll put you back here, and now you need a wash. Well, technically not really, do with very you've used only 3 hours with used you so far. But yeah, I think this is absolutely a beautiful track. So I do love these tracks. Yeah, I am a sucker for tracked vehicles. Obviously, at some point, once we are back up and rich, then we can get the case IH quad tracks. Is it Steiger? Is it the Steiger series? Steiger's very familiar. Oh, AFS Connect Road Track. Yeah, Steigers. Obviously, that's going to be way down the line, and our starting price is 450 or so thousand. And with all the little bells and whistles, that can go up all the way up to, I think it's about 725 grand. So yeah, a fair bit. Perhaps in this series we might not be able to get that. Actually, we will at some point once we actually buy enough fields, but yep, that's going to be it. Shut you up, we're going to go to bed, and I'll see you lot in the morning. Good morning folks, or afternoon technically, and it is late spring. And what we've been doing is, we did a couple of contracts. Yeah, we did 3 contracts, and yeah, we earned 11 grand nearly. And our loan interest has gone down by £800, so nearly a grand, so that's a good sign. But now it is late spring and everything's nearly ready to harvest. See all those beautiful rye ready to harvest nearly. Look on the PD8. Ooh, no, not that one. See, they're all still in that dark green, that last growth stage. But also, look at all this. This is all grass. So I'm thinking, let's try to get some grass done, shall we? So what we're going to do, hook this baby up. So you can see this, it goes on, it hangs out to the side. So what you do, you turn it on after unfolding it. And obviously this bit of grass here ain't grown, but this little bit here is. You can see how that is just picking all that up. So yeah, we'll go over here. And yeah, just do a bit of yard work. Tighten up the yard a little bit. So turn this baby around. Ooh. It's not the most perfect of things, especially with me driving, but it does the job. And yeah, you can't really fault that. So if you head over here, it's all a bit grown. Of course, got to mind all the fences. It's a bit hard to position yourself, but this mows. It ain't the best working width. I think it's like 2.5 meters working width, but it picks all the grass up. So yeah, okay. If we head to the side though, obviously we can't create hay with this, because obviously, well, I don't think you can, because it's still classified as grass. Will it be classified as chaff if we unload it? Actually, not. Actually, it would help if I actually lowered the pickup. So what we'll do, we'll unload this, because I want to see, is this grass or is it chaff? I'm thinking it's chaff now, but I could be wrong. Oh, it doesn't really say. Yeah, it doesn't say. But I'm assuming this is chaff. Look, yeah, I think that's chaff. So actually, you know what? Let's get a little bit. Let's dump it in the silo to actually find out. Because if it's still grass, then we can actually just push it out. Okay, we're picking that up. So yeah, this won't pick up just grass willy-nilly. It's got to be mowed and then it's sort of sucked up. So you can't just go over it like I tried to do and expect it to work. But yeah, here's a little bit of grass. Let's go to the silo, which is here. Yes, I know it's not as clearly labelled. But we unload this here. Okay, the chaff level has gone up, so yeah, that is chaff. Yeah, so what we need to do is always get a mini machine, pick all that up. But we can create silage now, and my thinking is this: get rid of you, go to the bank, convince them to give us some money. Will they give us a bit more money? Yes, they will. Can they give us a bit more cash, please? Just a little bit more cash. Thank you. 317 grand. And what we're going to do is find a grass field. So these fields here, oh, 340, just shy of what we need. Actually, if we get rid of grass, how big are those fields? Oh, not that big. Ideally, we want either this field 96 or these two. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to do something a bit risky. We're going to sell this plow. I'm just going to sell it as is. Yes, I could get more money if I took it to the store, but I can buy that back. Don't worry, folks. We're going to buy this. And now I'm going to take this down here along with the end dump trader and our TLX, and we're going to do some mowing. Alright folks, here we are, and we are mowing. And yeah, it's actually going really well at the moment. Getting, hard to keep it in the street like that, but overall it's not too bad. Only caveat, the size of this field here, so we're going to be doing this for quite a while. But yeah, I got the mill machine because obviously we can then dump it out and then we can scoop it out and just chuck it into this end dump trader. That's got an 80,000 litre capacity, whilst this has only got a 40 or so thousand litre capacity. So it's definitely going to be worth it, I think, but yeah. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Already, well, regretting it sort of. Yeah, that's never a good sign. You sort of instantly regret doing this. But it's going to be worth it. We're going to make tons of silage. Yes, some of this will be for our cows with TMR production, but also we're going to sell some as well. But as long as we get enough TMR, so that's the year, I think it'll be a good thing. And yeah, this is going to definitely take a while, but yeah. Actually, you know what? I think with this news and now with this little development, actually, I think it's a good way to end the end of the episode here, I think. Next episode, we'll be continuing on with the mowing here. We'll be harvesting as well next episode, hopefully. In theory, we should be able to, but yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give this video a like. Feel free to comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to the Extreme Farming channel yet, then please do, as we're aiming for 1,500 subscribers by the end of April. For those you to do, I hope you have a nice day all, but for now, this is me, Farmer Envoy Extreme, and I'll see you all very soon.